one of them, she's going to be the main character. So after Chicago, she's going to be the main character in a movie. Ah, my bra hurts. So the Chariot, the card of Cancer, this is when she, I think, is going to realize she doesn't want to be in LA anymore. I see it coming very strongly. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but like, because she's such a loyal person, I have that problem too. Because she's such a loyal person, when she decides to leave a situation or relationship or whatever, she's like, I have to make sure I did everything I could for this to work out, and then I can leave. But she has to give it all, and it's a very admirable quality. I'm not just saying because I have it, I'm saying because, you know, a lot of people are everyone, welcome or welcome back to Non-Light Tarot. My name is Holly. So grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I'm really excited to be doing this. I'm doing Ariana Madix 2024 prediction. I've been doing a lot of the predictions, so check out my playlist. If you want to make a request, remember I will make it unless it goes against my guidelines. Also, if you're not, I do take it into consideration, so write it in the comment section below. Yeah, let's get into this. So please like the video if you like it. Comment, I love what you have to say. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, so let's get into this. I pulled up her overall energy. I'm using, the Star Child Tarot. I love this tarot deck. And yeah, let me just stop. So her energy, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords, is very, and I'm sure, living still with Sandoval, Tom Sandoval. If you don't know who I'm talking about somebody from Vanderpump Rules. The biggest scandal of 2023 was revealed, and everybody was like, why such a big deal? Because it was. If you don't watch Vanderpump Rules, I totally get it. I would recommend starting to watch it ASAP. But if you do, you understand why it was such a big scandal. And her boyfriend, her living boyfriend for 11 years, cheated on her with one of her really good friends. And this is basically the remnants of it. So she's been doing very well. She was just on Dancing with the Stars. But I do see in 2024 that there is still going to be people. And I did predict this. I was accurate, and I said that some of her friends are not her real friends. I also predicted, just got announced she's going to Chicago to be on Broadway in Chicago. I did say I see her going back to New York. I actually see her moving back to New York. And then she will start to see some things unravel in the friendship group, like Sheena, who I'm not crazy about, who I had a social media exchange with. I see Sheena, her alleged best friend, turning on her. And then she's going to realize that only Katie is her true friend. So the Hierophant, I see her needing to find stability within herself. She is a Sun in Cancer. She might have Taurus. I think her moon is in Aries, if I believe correctly. But she would benefit a lot from being with someone like a Taurus type energy. Somebody that knows what they want, somebody that's stable, somebody that likes to stay home. I think she needs a partner that's very homebody, and a lot of Taurus homebodies. Just like usually Sun and Cancers, that obviously depends on the rest of the chart. But at the bottom of the deck being Page of Swords, she's really I love this card so much. How beautiful. She's really going to, in her serenity, because she's going to be by herself a lot in Chicago when she's rehearsing, stuff like that. She's going to be alone a lot. I'm from New York, so every time I go back, I wander the streets alone, and it is the most therapeutic thing ever. I put on my headphones, and you know that even though there's however many 8 million people in the city, you feel alone, you know, and I think it's such a comforting energy. That's why I love going back as often as I do. I live in Florida. I do plan on moving half there, half here. But something that I love about New York, everybody leaves you alone. You know, And that's when it can be so therapeutic. I remember when I had a breakup. I'm just going to tell you a quick story, which is similar to what I see here. The reason I'm telling the story, the reason I tell any stories is that they have a reason to what I'm talking about. But I remember one of my big breakups in New York. I was crying on the subway. I had sunglasses on. I was crying on the subway. And I just used to listen to the same song over and over and over again. But there was something so therapeutic about being around many people, but still being alone. You know, like it made me feel, and I'm getting emotional thinking about it. It made me feel like I had support in a strange, weird way. Like I still had people to rely on, even though I was alone, and listening to the same song. It just felt very therapeutic, you know, to walk around or to take the subway or to do many things with people around me, but I'm still doing them alone, you know. And I think that's the solace she's going to find too. Is I think she's going to get a new clarity, a new sense of clarity being away from LA and being away from those people that are not very authentic people. I think she's way too authentic to be in LA. As somebody that's lived both LA and New York. So let's get into Korea. I'm so rooting for her, you know. So she just announced she's doing Chicago. But what else? I see her strongly being in New York. I did say that before in my prediction. I see New York very, very strongly. And I think she said she used to live in New York too. She's just very got New York energy to me, you know. I prefer New York to LA, big time. Big, big, big time. Okay, so let's see. Even though New Yorkers can be rude, very rude. Okay, let's see. Okay, I see here like potentially doing a song, being featured in like a music video or something. And this is, I'm going to tell you this. I don't think Sheena is really her friend. I think she's actually very jealous of her and so forth. But here we go. So King of Crystals, Queen of Wands, Page of Crystals. So I see her getting like a manager who's going to help her do like commercial shoots. Maybe she already has one, but they're going to really help her do music videos, do modeling, do stuff that's very commercial, very, very commercial. I'm like, it's going to be very good. She thinks she's seen her blow up, but she really hasn't as much as she's capable of. I see movies. I see 2, 3 movies. One of them, she's going to be the main character. So after Chicago, she's going to be the main character in a movie. Ah, my bra hurts. So the Chariot, the card of Cancer, this is when she, I think, is going to realize she doesn't want to be in LA anymore. I see it coming very strongly. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But like, because she's such a loyal person, I have that problem too. Because she's such a loyal person, when she decides to leave a situation or relationship or whatever, she's like, I have to make sure I did everything I could for this to work out. And then I can leave. But she has to give it all. And it's a very admirable quality. I'm not just saying because I have it. I'm saying it because, you know, a lot of people are very wishy-washy and they'll just like give up after a little bit. But she's like, that's why I think she does so well. I think that's why her moon is in Aquarius, right? That makes a lot of sense, actually. It's a very moon in Aquarius thing. But sometimes in relationships, it makes us stay. And people think we're crazy and stupid for staying in situations. But if you give us a hint of hope, we'll cling on to it and we will ride it till the end. So with the Tower, 3 of Cups, and Queen of Cups. So yes, a truth is going to be revealed about the cast members from Vanderpump Rules that she can't go back from. That she's going to have to admit that these people did her wrong, lied to her, some of them, and are being two-faced towards her, King of Wands. And she's going to also have to realize that some of them knew about Tom and Rachel. Five of Swords in reverse. Some people closer than she realizes. So let's move on to love, because she was seeing that guy Daniel. I didn't see it working out. I said when she goes to New York, she's going to find out something about him. She's going to New York soon. I'm not wishing ill on her. Let's just wish her well. I hope she finds the right guy, healthy partner. She deserves that. So let's see. Okay, so I actually see a new guy coming into her life. Eight of Swords, Two of Crystals, Ten of Swords. It's a masculine energy, so it might not be a guy because she has come out as bisexual. But I see a masculine energy, older. I get that they're good with money. They're really good with money. So, Eight of Swords, Ten of Crystals in reverse, and Ten of Swords. They're good with money, and this person is comes across as like jaded. You know, they're very like to the point. And in the beginning, she's going to be like, "That's mean." You know, like, why would he say that to me? But then she's going to be like, you know what? That's actually true. Especially about her friends. He's going to be like, they're fake, they're this, they're that, they're empty, they're vapid. And she's going to be like, what? Those are my friends. And then she's going to say, you know what? You were right. Seven of Crystals, you were right. I see this person being a builder. I see them being a Taurus type, like I said before. Bottom of the deck being Starseed. Making things happen with her. And helping her to get real. And Sun and Cancers, I love you guys so much. But something you guys need help with is getting real about people. I've seen a lot of Cancers I know, and famous Cancers too, just be in denial about who somebody truly is. And you can tell that Cancer, you can be like, this person does not mean well for you. And you're like, no, I know them. I know their character. And it's a very admirable quality. But again, you don't have to. That's something I've learned over and over again. You don't have to do charity and be in love. Those two things are very, very different. And I think she feels, especially being, you know, when you have like a dancer background, stuff like that. I think she has like a dancer background. You give your all. You give your sweat, blood, and tears to something. You discipline people. That's our problem, is that we think, okay, relationships require discipline, which they do, but they shouldn't take everything from us because we love it, you know? And I think that's something that ballet, because I did ballet for a long time, ballet taught me, I was thinking about that the other day, like ballet taught me unhealthy ways of approaching situations, like relationships. Like, I have to give every single thing that I have, every ounce of me, in order to be in that relationship. And it's not healthy. So, with Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, and Knight of Wands in reverse, it can be very good for discipline and for career. But when it comes to emotions, we can't deal with it in that way. It seems like Tom is just going to keep trying to sabotage. That's why she needs a strong figure. I don't think Daniel, her current that we know of when I do this reading, is strong enough to help her navigate through tough situations. And I think she's used to being the strong one in relationships. And she needs somebody who's stronger than she is. She doesn't have to make excuses for people around her when they're not strong enough. Like, she needs to raise the bar of who she keeps around her. So it's Seven of Cups in reverse and Knight of Cups. And when she raises the bar, she's going to notice people changing around her. So that's what I have for you all. I wish her only the best. I'm rooting for her 1000%. And yeah, I love you all. Love what you have to say. Take care.